Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. My buddy Jose came out today and we were working on this and it was an adventure. The post obviously did not line up well. It happens. So we had to make some adjustments and stuff like that. I ended up over here. I'll walk over and I'll show you. But so basically this is how the rack, we got this part of it done. We ended up making a couple trips to town to get stuff that we needed. But you know, this is going to be the frame part of it. And I'm going to be adding supports through the center on all three spots, okay, just for more support underneath. But what we ended up doing is, because this was so far off when I put this one in, we had extra up here, you know, hanging off. So we went and picked up another 4x4 and a concrete block. They call it a shoe. And put that on there, and that's all. So now that support is there, as you can see, on even on that end. I'm not worried about so much over there. It's only a couple inches, 6 inches maybe. But over here, it was quite a bit. So it was not good. So we needed more support, so that's what we did. But with the way this is going to go is the panels will sit in here and they'll rest on both this side and this side here, and they're going to go in here sideways, so I can put 3 and then 3 more. So that's how we're going to do that. And then like I said, I'm going to add center support to this as well, just to make sure everything's good. I'm going to do cross bracing as well. I haven't done that yet, but we were focusing on trying to get this part of it done, because it was definitely a two-man job doing this. But no, we got it done, this part of it anyway. There's a lot more to do yet, and there's still more work to do, but we're kind of beat for today. But you know, like I said, we had to go back and we picked up the other 4x4 in the shoe and got that hooked in, so that end is going to have, you know, probably even better support. Like I said, through the middle we'll add stuff as well. And out here, it kind of goes over the top of the panel for right now. So, I mean, I'm going to lose a little bit for the moment until we get these other 4 hooked up. But I'm not really too worried about that right now. I just wanted to get this frame up, because what we'll do is that once this one's done, we're going to look at doing the second one and getting these up into a frame as well. But that's going to be the angle, as you can see. And it's 21 degrees. So it's basically prime for summer. I may have it so what I could possibly do is angle it at some point later. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do with that yet, but for right now we're just going to get them in there once we get everything set up. I'm not going to put them in until everything is done, you know, with cross bracing and everything else. But so let me reiterate again, I am no expert. I've said that many times. I'm learning as I go, and we're doing the best we can here. But this thing is solid. I mean, it's not really going to go anywhere. You know, like I said, the center part of it, we're going to have some supports up there as well, like I said, just because, you know, through the center all the way through. And so that'll give it, you know, more support once we get the panels in there and the weight and everything like that. So that's what we're doing with that. And you know, I'll be glad to get this project out of the way, to be honest with you. It's a pain, but you know, and like I said, I mean, if I was an expert and knew exactly what I'm doing, I'm sure it would have gone much smoother. But like I said, we're just kind of learning as we go, trying to get things squared away. Let's put it like this: the next one will be easier, because I'll have a better basic knowledge. But even with you know, the post not being all completely square, the frame itself is actually square, and so that's kind of what counts. So we just kind of jerry-rig things and got it to the best that we can get it, and that'll be that. And so we'll see what happens. But So that's what I've been working on today. The garden is actually doing very well. As you can see, the tomatoes are coming up even bigger. So they're doing well. And onions are looking good. Got the peppers growing in between everything over there, and they look like they're doing okay. The zucchini is really doing well. As you can see here, that's doing real good. And cucumbers are down here. So I'll have to water a little bit later. But yeah, I'll show you the sky. So today's June 8th, and a little cloud going over there right now, but it's kind of just somewhat cloudy, not too bad. We've had a lot of open areas, so we just hit a cloud at the moment. But yeah, so that's kind of it as far as what we're working on today. Went to bike night last night down in Rochester. There was one of the places had a bike night. It was pretty cool. There's a lot of people there, and I ended up running into a bunch of people I know, so that was kind of neat too. And so that was fun. There's something to do, get away. But I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to get working on this today. So Jose came over this morning, and we worked on this for a while. And like I said, we ended up making 2 trips to town, and you know that kind of kills some time too. We would have got more done, but that's okay. We got what we got done, and that's all right. A lot of the other stuff I can kind of do by myself, and that's what I'll work on that. But yeah, so the posts are not exactly where they should be. Hey, what are you gonna do? You live and you learn. The next one we put together will look much better, I promise. I'm gonna learn from this one, trust me. But anyway, so that's that. But so it's been a good day, productive. You know, more stuff done, and that's what it comes down to. Is just keep making that forward progress and getting things done, and just methodically working at it. And this isn't fun. I don't like doing this kind of stuff. I'll be honest with you. This kind of stuff I don't like doing. Now, once we get the solar panels hooked up, I'll be all happy about that. I like doing the gardening. I like doing wood. I don't like doing building. Building is not my thing. Probably because I'm not any good at it. But that's all right. So anyway, I hope everybody's week is going well. It's actually almost over. It's already Thursday. I can't believe it. Kids are basically done with school. Heather has tests next week, and then she's done. She's got like 4 tests that she's got to do, and then she's going to be all set now. You know, she'll be all done with school, so she'll be happy about that. We got some warm weather coming in. They said 91 for Sunday, and I think 90 for Monday. So that'll be interesting. So we'll see how that goes. But now here comes the sun peeking back out. Peeking out of the cloud. But anyway, guys, so that's all the excitement I got for you today. I'm not going to get any other discussions about other things, but you know, I did want to say that I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate the comments. I'm, you know, like I said, I'm trying to teach you guys. I'm trying to show you guys, you know, that you know, going off grid is not. It's not as easy as people think, or as, you know, in their imagination. It's not as easy as you would think. It's a lot of hard work, and it costs money, and you know, that's kind of what it is. That's what it's all about, you know. So, but the thing is, I will say this: it is also very rewarding. It's very worthwhile. You know, working on things and getting things in place, and you know, the cool thing is that once this part is done and we get the solar panels in the racks, you know, I don't have to worry about that again. You know, next year I gotta mess with the garden a little bit, but not like I had to this year. So, you know, those things, it's like once you get the initial thing in place, it just makes everything else better, you know. And you just keep plugging away, and you'll get there. I mean, it's but like I said, going off grid is not easy. You know, I had ideas that it would not be easy. I didn't think it was going to be as difficult as it has been, to be honest with you. But it's like I said again, it's, for me, it's been worthwhile. You know, I know my kids are happier, you know, because we're in a much more of a peaceful place. A lot less crime and violence going on. and a lot less hatred that goes on. You know, just the mindset of people is different out here as opposed to suburbia or the city. So that makes a big difference too. It really does. But yeah, it's like I said, it's difficult, but it's worth it. I mean, that's the best I can tell anybody. I would never tell anybody, oh yeah, just go ahead, do it. It's easy. You can do it. I tell them it's hard work, and you know, it's not easy. And if you're willing to have some tough times, you know, and that's part of it, though. You know what I mean? That's what makes it even more rewarding. You have those hard times, you have those bumps in the road, and it makes it all worthwhile. It really, truly does. And but you know, it's like I said, it's not easy. So anybody that's wanting to do this, I would wholeheartedly say go for it, but have realistic expectations. Really have realistic expectations that it is a lot of work, and that you know, you're going to have some freaking stuff happen, and you're going to be like, oh my God, you know, and this will break, and that'll break, and this doesn't work, and that doesn't work, and you got to figure things out, and you know. But my thing is this: I'm a big believer in get those bugs worked out now before it's too late, before it's a life and death situation. And if you have to deal with it in a life and death situation, that mistake could cost you your life. Well, working those bugs out now and finding out what works and what doesn't work, that's not going to cost me my life right now. But the thing is, it helps me also learn. It helps me to figure out what I want to do, what I don't want to do. And that's the biggest part of it too, is getting those things, those bugs worked out, find out what works for you. So that's kind of what I just wanted to touch base on that a little bit. But anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to get off of here, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. And remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day. It's very important. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. So to tell your, you know, the ones that you love every day how you feel about them, then they know. I mean, I'm sure they do, but you know what? I tell them anyway. And I think you should too. So also remember, STD. One step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Whatever your goals are going to be, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that's going to hold you back is you. It really is. There's nobody else that's going to do that. So, here comes Buddy. Hey, Buddy. Yeah. But, yeah, you know what? Like I said, it's like you're the captain of your own destiny. That's what I always tell people all the time. And the biggest thing I tell people, too, is yesterday's done and gone. Can't change it, over, done with, nothing you can do about it. But what you have complete and total control over is right now and what happens today and forward. And like I said, I've said it before, if you're unhappy, change your situation. Life is way too short to be unhappy, guys. It really is. And, you know, find a passion, find what you love and pursue it. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to get out of here, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.